morning, I am Maltiti Saida Sadek, and I am coming your way in my first coming with the news updates in Ghana and around the world on GTV Breakfast News at 6 a.m. Take us to work with you. We're live on Facebook at the Ghana Broadcasting Corporation, so you can watch us on your phone on DSTV on channel 278. The stories that are topical making headlines this morning. Organizers of Arise Ghana recount experience with the police as Ghana Police Service accuses demonstrators of exhibiting bar and arresting 20 of those protesters, and trial of former PPA boss adjourned to July 26. And we take it to the foreign front. U.S. warns China of military attack in Beijing's quest to invade Taiwan. Let's start off with the Arise Ghana demo. And a leading member of the Arise Ghana pressure group, Bernard Mona, has recounted what had allegedly ensued at the Kwame Nkrumah circle yesterday between the protesters and the police personnel. According to him, the police had instigated the riot that marred what was to be a peaceful demonstration, and the actions of the protesters were only reactionary. This is in sharp contrast to an earlier press release by the police stating that their actions were in reaction to protesters pelting stones at them. Mr. Mona further stated that the actions of the police had placed the well-being of some leading members of the National Democratic Congress in harm. The updates we are getting is that the police have arrested 29 demonstrators for their participation in the violent attacks on the police and some members of the public, including school children, during the Arise Ghana demonstration in Accra. Now, meanwhile, the police arrested the 29 demonstrators for their participation in violent attacks on the police and some members of the public, and the demonstration turned violent after organizers of the demonstration and the police disagreed over the routes to use. In addition to the tear gas, police also responded to the protesters with their water cannons. The organizers of the protest resolved to occupy the precincts of the Kwame Nkrumah Circle fountain over the disagreements with the police. The police had been insisting on enforcing the orders of the court for the protesters to move through TUC to Independence Square. The Ghana Police Service has condemned the attack, describing it as shameful. Let's move to other stories now. And the trial of former Chief Executive of the Public Procurement Authority, Mr. Ajenim Boateng has been adjourned to July 26, 2022 for case management conference. Now, the court has directed the Office of the Special Prosecutor to file all witness statements within 4 weeks. Mr. J and his brother-in-law, Mr. Francis Aheng, are standing trial at the Criminal Division of the Accra High Court for procurement breaches. Now, wholesome products valued at 312,720 Ghana cedis and 15 pesos and have been disposed of at Sirugu disposal site in the Upper East region. The Food and Drugs Authority in the Upper East region says this is for the public good.
DA says disposing of the unwholesome products is a mandate in Part 7, Section 132 and Subsection 2, 3 and 4 of the Public Health Act 2012. It requires the FDA to safely dispose of unwholesome products in the country. The regional head of the FDA, Mr. Sebastian Hotto, explained that ensuring public health and safety is their prime objective. The exercise was a collaboration of the Environmental Protection Agency, Environmental and Sanitation Agency, the Ghana Standards Authority, the Ghana Police Service, and the Ghana National Fire Service, among others.
Residents of Jamestown in Techiman in the Bono East region say the roads connecting them to the Techiman market and health facilities are in a bad shape, appealing to government through the Techiman Municipal Assembly to urgently fix them.
There are over 2,000 residents in Jamestown in Techimai. With the onset of the rains, the community with a poor drainage system and deplorable roads gets inundated whenever it rains, suffering massive loss of property and quality of life. In despair, residents in the area are not happy at what appears that the state has left them to their fate. They wonder when their drains will be constructed and the bad roads fixed. The residents and commercial drivers plying the roads in the area say the neglect of their problems has exacerbated their plight.
Hi, Papa, yes, let's say a ban so more be a bit my boy one boy. No, your my say, quite city, no, and my cast never so many problem to be into one no more. I'm going my wife. You were MP were high. Or shambo to be. Yet to a baby and one James and Winabo or Motimopo. A ban and boy and so am bueno. And here some one. Just an MPT actually high. So more your margin say be or more behind no more nice about to be a yampe. Simple. My brother Oshessin in Susita Hatia, Eana a hardwin. Tiesra ban said.
Some residents told GBC News in confidence that the area is often flooded, even with the slightest rain, which leads to quite a bit of damage. They also say the flood waters get into their shops, destroy property, and leave many stranded sometimes. Against this backdrop, the residents reiterated the need to ensure that urgent measures were put in place to curtail the menace, which often leads to financial loss. For GBC News, Samuel Ayama, Jamestown, Techimai.
Let's go to the Volta region now, where the people of Abatime and Mejope in the whole West District of the Volta region have appealed to the government to fix their town roads to open up the area. None of the town roads at Mejope at hard, and according to the residents, the situation is eroding gains made in the area of tourism. They have therefore initiated a self-help project to get their inner roads started to, among other things, attract tourists.
Amajope abounds in tourism potentials including Mount Gemi, waterfalls, caves and nature trails. These notwithstanding, the community lacks motorable roads apart from the Abatime-Vane, Abatime-Amajope Road, Link Road that connects the two towns to surrounding communities. The rains have washed the topsoil of the road, creating deep gullies. The residents say the president in 2020 promised to improve their road network. He inaugurated a water supply facility in the community. However, the situation remains the same. They have therefore initiated a self-help project to make the roads motorable to attract tourists to the area. The latest is the Aisalu Phase 1 street project. The 100,000 Ghana Cedi concrete-based road project is to make parts of the community accessible. It was spearheaded by the Queen Mother of Aisalu clan of Amajope, Onitie Fafaji Aisalu, with support from the residents. The Queen Mother appealed to citizens of Amajope, philanthropists and corporate organizations to contribute towards realization of Phase 2 of the project.
It is my hope that when we are done with the road issue, we will look at other important needs of the community, assist in any way we can. I would like to appeal to everyone to give us necessary support, which will go a long way to help us.
The Mankrado of Abatime Amajope, Okusie Debrado, commended the Queen Mother for the initiative.
We have the men and women in Amajope who can do better than what our Onechie is doing currently. This does not, however, mean that we shall not continue to remind our president of the promise he made to the people of Amajope.
The Volta Regional Minister, Dr. Archibald Lecha, pledged to provide the necessary infrastructure to develop the area.
Whatever support that government can give, whatever support that assembly can give, whatever support that the individuals can give, I would also talk to the Vice President, Alhaji Dr. that this is what Amajope people are doing, and I'm sure that he will support us.
Now, President Akufo-Addo says Ghana is on board with the provision of the new plastics economy, which advocates the need for a full life cycle approach of plastics at the podium at the UN Ocean Conference in Lisbon, the capital of Portugal. President Akufo-Addo pledged that Ghana will sign on to the new plastic economy initiative when it is ready. In the new plastics economy, plastics never go waste or become pollution. Rather, they are reused, recycled, or composted and circulated to be kept out of the environment.
The Ocean Conference, co-hosted by the governments of Kenya and Portugal, is taking place at a critical time as the world is seeking to address many of the deep-rooted problems laid bare by COVID-19 pandemic. These will, however, require major structural transformations and conscious solutions that are anchored in the SDGs. Mobilized action, the Lisbon Ocean Conference seeks to propel the needed science-based innovative solutions to trigger a new chapter of global ocean action. The UN says solutions for sustainably managed ocean involve green technology and innovative uses of marine resources. They also include addressing the threat to health, ecology, economy and governance of the ocean, acidification, marine litter and pollution, illegal, unreported and unregulated fishing, and the loss of habitat and biodiversity. The UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres was hopeful that the conference will represent a moment of unity for member states on marine matters, because without a healthy ocean, there can be no healthy planet.
Our failure to care for the ocean will have ripple effects across the entire 2030 agenda. The ocean produces more than half of the oxygen we breathe. It is the main source of sustenance for more than 1 billion people, and industries relating to the ocean employ some 40 million people, and a healthy and productive ocean is vital to our shared future.
Sharing Ghana's experience with the rest of the world, President Akufo-Addo said a national plan of action to fight illegal and unregulated fishing is being implemented to ensure that overfishing does not creep into fishing stocks.
In the governance of the ocean, Ghana has adopted a marine fisheries management plan, whose principal objective is to, quote, to protect marine habitat and its biodiversity, and to mitigate impacts of global climate variability and climate change. Ghana is also implementing a national plan of action to fight illegal, unregulated, and unreported fishing. In furtherance of this, Ghana supports the ratification of the Cape Town Agreement on the safety of fishing vessels. We believe that once ratified, the Cape Town Agreement will guarantee fisherfolk the same level of protection as seafarers more than a century after the adoption of the first convention protecting the lives of seafarers at sea in 1914.
He also urged member states of the UN to commit to a greater cause to support the attainment of SDG 14, which demands conservation and sustainable use of the ocean and marine resources. The UN Ocean Conference in Lisbon comes on the heels of the World Ocean Summit held in Brest, France in February of this year. Edward.
Let's look at some landmarks in Ghana back from Lisbon. It's a symbolic monument with a rich history built between 2012 and 2020 on a 40-acre land at Kanda in Accra. The Ghana National Mosque is a gift from Turkish philanthropists to the Ghanaian Muslim Ummah. The land for the mosque was over to the National Chief Imam Sheikh Osman Nuhu Shaributu in 1995 by former President Jerry John Rawlings in replacement of a mosque demolished for the construction of the Rawlings Park in Accra. Construction works were first started by the Ghana Muslim community but abandoned for almost 10 years for lack of funding. However, the concerned Muslim youth of Ghana took over by sourcing funds for the work to restart. On our landmark series today, we give you some facts about the Ghana National Mosque Complex, which was inaugurated on July 16, 2021. convicted of murdering a man whose body parts they plan to sell have been sentenced to life imprisonment with hard labor in Malawi. McDonald Masumbuka was killed in 2018. One of those sentenced to life was Masumbuka's own brother.
The killing of people with albinism is linked to witchcraft rituals, with practitioners wrongly believing the victim's body parts bring good luck. Also sentenced by the Malawi High Court was a Catholic priest, Thomas Muhosha, who along with 4 other men received a lesser sentence of 30 years in prison. Mr. Masumbuka went missing in February 2018, and when his body was discovered a month later, the legs and arms had been removed. The High Court judge said factors she considered in the sentencing included the fact that the deceased was betrayed by people close to him, that his murder was carefully planned, and that he was killed violently in a graveyard. The Catholic Church in Malawi suspended Father Muhusha from priesthood when news of his case first broke back in 2018. Over the past decade, Malawi has experienced violent attacks on people with albinism driven by superstitious beliefs that their bones and body parts can be used to make charms that bring wealth or good luck. According to official statistics, since 2014, more than 170 people living with albinism have been killed or maimed in such attacks.
Still on the international front, Sri Lanka has suspended sales of fuel for non-essential vehicles as it faces its worst economic crisis in decades. For the next 2 weeks, only buses, trains and vehicles used for medical services and transporting food will be allowed to fill up with fuel. Schools in urban areas have shut, while officials have told the country's 22 million residents to work from home.
Sri Lanka is the first country drastic step in halting sales of fuel to ordinary people since the 1970s oil crisis, when fuel was rationed in the US and Europe and speed limits introduced to reduce demand. There have been long queues at filling stations across Sri Lanka in recent months. With an economy hit hard by the pandemic, rising energy prices and populist tax cuts, Sri Lanka lacks enough foreign currency to pay for imports of essential goods. Acute shortages of fuel, food and medicines have helped to push the cost of living to record highs in the country, where many people rely on motor vehicles for their livelihoods. Last week, a team from the International Monetary Fund arrived in Sri Lanka for talks over a $3 billion bailout deal. The government is also seeking assistance from India and China to import essential items. Sri Lanka's Prime Minister said the country needed at least $5 billion over the next 6 months to pay for essential goods such as food, fuel and fertilizer. The cash-strapped country has also sent officials to the major energy producers, Russia and Qatar, in a bid to secure cheap oil supplies. Over the weekend, officials said the country had had only 9,000 tons of diesel and 6,000 tons of petrol to fuel essential services in the coming days. It has been estimated that the stocks will last for less than a week under regular demand.
Let's go to the United States of America, where U.S. President Joe Biden has warned China of military action if Beijing invades Taiwan. China responded by asking the USA to mind its business and not to step into danger. Russia, which is currently at war with Ukraine, also invaded and subsequently annexed the Crimean Peninsula from Ukraine in 2014. In our package today, we try to examine the habit of bigger nations attacking and annexing smaller ones they consider their breakaway territories. And a security analyst and senior lecturer at the University of Education, Winnipeg, Dr. Vincent Azali Mensah, in an interview with us earlier on, said there is more to this besides economics, geopolitics and security of bigger nations. He added that it is important that Africa adopts the principle of neutrality in such circumstances. It's mid-working week. Our favorite forecaster joins us on the phone. How Wednesday is going to look like? Are we still in the monsoonal weather conditions, or we're expecting some heat or sunshine? Hello, Felicity Ahafianyo. Good morning.
Good morning, Maltiti.
Right. Wednesdays are my favorite days of the week. How is the weather looking like today? Showers or sunshine?
We are going to have a mix of it today.
Okay. Right. Please go ahead.
Thank you so much. We are expecting this morning to be cloudy with slight rain over the coastal strip areas that we are looking at for Obe, Takrady, and then part of Aflao and Accra. Axim will have some slight rain this morning. In the afternoon, we'll have mostly cloudy conditions. The sun will break through. And then we are having some few areas that have 40% chance of rain this afternoon. That's people over at Kimoda and some few areas over the northern sector. In the evening, that is when we are expecting some few rain and thunder clouds that will drift in from our east. Currently, we are having two systems over Nigeria, which is going to push through and then produce rain and thunder over most areas. We are having between 40 to 60% chance. Greater Accra, part of central region, and then the western region, they will just have some cloudiness with some rain occurring over places. Temperatures for today will be 31 for the coastal belt, 32 for the middle sector. Then the northern portions, temperatures will be 35 degrees Celsius. The state of the sea too will still remain rough for the fishing community. They are having some cloudy conditions embedded with thunderstorms and rain. So fisher folks, they want fishing, they have to do it with caution. The water lake too is also good for fishing this morning, but then from late afternoon to the evening hours, they have to return back home, because at that time the system over Nigeria may be much closer to their area, so it's better for them to start coming home for safety. So for Wednesday, this is how it's going to be weather-wise. And as the system approach, we will definitely release a weather warning if it's going to intensify to affect us.
Right. Thank you so much, Felicity Ahafianyo. I'm sure everybody that takes the weather conditions seriously has heard you, had the rundown. If you just missed it, this is GTV Breakfast News at 6 a.m. We just had the weather report from the Meteo Agency. Go to our Facebook page. We're streaming live and you can watch it and know how Wednesday will look like. She did say our fisher folks should be cautious because the sea will be rough and it's going to be a mixed bag today. So some showers expected, sunshine expected. That's it for GTV Breakfast News. I am Maltiti Saida Sadek. The show is packed. Arise Ghana. The protesters down in the streets of Accra yesterday are at the table later with Telma Taki, and we'll be addressing all the issues that have been raised. Kaf will come your way with the headlines as well, and we're tic-tacking today on the lifestyle segment of GTV Breakfast. There's more news when you visit gbcghanaonline.com. Stay with us.
Public Enterprises, in partnership with State Interest and Governance Authority and Ministry of Finance, presents the maiden edition of Public Enterprises League Table Awards. State-owned enterprises and its stakeholders will converge at the Kempinski Hotel. The red carpet starts at 5 p.m. All guests are to be seated latest by 6 p.m. The Public Enterprises League Table Awards is happening on Thursday. Over 100 specified entities vying for the coveted overall specified entity of the year. This year's event is on the theme Improving Public Sector Business Outcomes. The special guest of honor will be His Excellency the Vice President, Dr. Baumia. Don't miss the maiden edition of the Public Enterprises League Table Awards. See press and posters for details.
And they call me UJ. When you need a shoulder to cry, my pamper, so we try was suicide. Yeah, let bygones by. I didn't see what the bottom gonna do, we go straight to stardom. I'm gonna take you to next level. Oh, baby, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. The energy next level. Back, baby, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I'll take you to next level. Oh, baby, oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
I don't quote next level. Excessive drinking can be detrimental to health. Not recommended for persons under 18 years, lactating mothers, pregnant women, and people sensitive to caffeine. This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Oh, today he has been extra sweet, and the way he looks at me.
I have done everything by the book. It's on. Hey, but I have to get some condoms, Charlie.
Using a condom will protect you and your partner from HIV, STIs, and pregnancy. Condoms are an effective way for protection against HIV infection. Don't take risks. Use a condom every time. Always come prepared.
This advert is brought to you by the Ghana AIDS Commission and Ghana.
Hi, you're watching GTV Breakfast. I'm surrounded by people who are about to start jumping and you know, doing the aerobics and exercise. It's really important. This morning, I did a 10-minute routine in the bathroom. You know, I did my, you know, jumping up and down. I did some press-ups. I did some touch your toes. I did some squats as well. Before I entered the shower, man. Yeah, so yeah, I'm on point, right? Yeah, I'm on point.
Yeah,
good morning.
You're supposed to warm before.
I have to warm up before
you bath.
Yes, I warm up before I bath. So I'm here with a whole bunch of people here. So this is Isaac Berima. He's a fitness gym instructor. We have Asana Larry Ibrahim. I've got Rosemary Barnes to behind me. I've got Edward Smith to my left, and I've got Abdul Karim to my back. Charlie, so what's going on, man? Elwak Keep Fit Walk. Talk to me, man.
Yeah, it's always, every year we does it. Yeah, this is the 20th edition of our walk.
20th?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
How long do you walk?
Oh, we walk sometimes for about more than 10 kilometers. Yeah, sometimes we take to go through.
Okay.
So sometimes we go to Pig Farm. We go to Mamobi. Yeah, then we come back to Accra Girls and back to Elwak.
Okay.
So we start from Elwak and then we come back to Elwak.
All right.
Yeah, that's what we do
Every
year.
How many members are in your club?
Oh, our club, we are more than 500.
Wow.
Yes.
You have all these 500 people on the road?
Yes, we have all of them, and other clubs too are joining us.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. That's a lot of people.
Yes.
Age range?
Yes.
The age?
Oh, the age we have from, we don't usually have any age. We are just inviting everybody from 50, 60. We come down to 10.
Okay.
And then 12.
Good.
Yeah. So everybody is around. Yeah.
And everybody survives the walk?
Everybody survives. It's not everybody, but they surely finish.
Okay.
Is it the strongest survive?
Okay. And this walk is taking place when?
At this coming Saturday on the 2nd at Elwak Sports Stadium.
Okay. What time do you start?
We start at 6:30 with a moving time. So everybody's supposed to report before 6.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tips on how to exercise safely without injuring yourself.
Okay. Nowadays the system has changed in exercise, and usually I sometimes see people rushing, doing exercise with too much strength. I always tell them or say that if you want strength, you don't put too much strength. You rather wait for the strength to come. Yeah, so I will urge everybody, especially posture is more important.
What is posture?
Posture. Assuming I want to squat.
Okay.
And then this is my first posture. I have to make sure I position. We have a lot of way to squat, but the main squat for leg is this way. But you see somebody pointing toes and then pushing. But the safety is just go down. Make sure your knees don't go over your toes.
Okay, so
yeah. So we go down this way. Yeah, you do this. This is wrong. Push the waist back.
The
and then go down. Thank you.
That's it.
That's it.
Right.
That's it. That means you are working.
Let's do it again. I've been doing it wrong.
So let's go down. Right. So let's go down slowly.
Push it
That's
up.
it.
Push it
That's it. Then come up slowly.
Yeah,
so you don't force it.
I do feel out.
You look at yourself before you do it. If you have a knee problem too, there's a way of doing it.
Show me.
So if you have a knee problem, you can just put the hands, relax the hands on the knee, then try to push, bend the elbow.
But the buttocks must point.
Always point back.
Backwards.
Yes, because it's the legs. So always punch it back. Yes, and then come up slowly. Yeah.
Okay. Anymore.
Yeah. So. And then the push up too, sometimes when people are doing push up.
Show me push up. Maybe I want to push up.
Okay.
Show
so
me.
We'll do that.
Yeah.
Okay. So you will find somebody doing push up with a close hand this way, and then you see the person this way. Yeah. I don't buy this.
Don't buy it, man.
I don't buy it. So the proper one is you open the arms, join me, let's go.
I'm coming.
So you go down slowly, then you come up slowly.
Okay, so is
yes.
It? Okay.
That's it. So
then
go slowly down, and then we come up slowly. So if you can even do 2 of these, it's good to go. Yeah.
So it's slow.
That is slow.
Okay.
You just have to slow it down.
Okay.
Yeah. So just slow. So it captures the whole body that you are working.
It, man.
Let's
do some more.
So just do 2. Okay, let's go. We are moving and up. So let's do 5. Continuously, let's go. Then you count for me. This is 2. Okay, let's go. This is 3. When you go down, you breathe in. When you are coming out, you breathe out. Into your nose down. Out from my mouth up. So that's it. That's it. Yeah. So these are some of the things that we do.
Okay.
Yeah. So because when you are moving, your shoulders are important. Your wrists are also important. And the elbow. So when I move, when I go down, this is my elbow. It's very more important if I don't position. Yeah, the wrist. The wrist don't. You're supposed to position it well.
Okay, 90 degrees.
And the elbow.
Okay.
Especially your shoulder.
Okay.
Your shoulder is more important.
All right.
So when you go down and you can, so you keep throwing this way.
So is the speed? You
should go slowly, right? Yes, because at the moment that you are doing, you don't feel it. You can do it for 1 month, you don't feel it. When you start to feel pain, it will go time before the pain will go up.
How about sit-ups?
Sit-ups, there's a way of doing it.
Do it, let me see.
Okay. You have people coming up. This way. Yeah.
Painful?
Yeah. Then they come all the way up. They go and come all the way up. There's exercise. There's a simple thing to do.
What is the correct way?
Okay, this is the correct way. You come slow. You don't come up too much.
You don't go up too much?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Because you are folding the fat here.
Folding the fat?
Yeah. You are squeezing the fat.
Yes.
To bend.
No, I like folding.
So,
it's good.
So when you come like this, it rolls over.
Oh, okay.
It rolls over.
So this is the best way.
This is the best way. When you come, you squeeze it. So when you do like 2, 3, you yourself, you start feeling the pain. Yeah.
Is this the journey to 6-pack?
That's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And then we have the fly legs.
Fly legs?
Yeah. The fly legs. The fly legs is so some people, if you do it this way, if you do it this way, you sometimes feel pain at your back. So you just bend the knee slightly, and then we have to release the pressure at your back.
All right.
So that's it.
Nice.
So those are the things that we do.
I like it. I like it. So how important is warm-up?
Yeah, warm-up is very important. Warm-up is just like a chewing gum.
Warm-up is like chewing gum?
Yeah, with chewing gum that you've not chewed.
Where do you get all these phrases from? Warm-up is like chewing gum.
If you don't chew chewing gum and you tear, you tear.
All right.
Yeah, I'm just giving you a simple example.
Yeah, no, I like it.
Yeah, so but when you chew it, when you are pulling, if you want to tear, you find it difficult to tear.
Okay.
So that's the meaning of warm-up that I can give you.
Okay.
It's more important because when you sleep, the muscles all sleep.
Okay.
And there is good pressure in the shoulders on the muscles. So you just have to warm up. Let the brain itself and the body itself know that this is what you are coming to do.
Okay.
Before you stretch.
How do you prevent injuries and casualties from during exercise?
And during exercises, most I will engage people to be assessing themselves well. Yeah, because sometimes when you wake up, that's why you need to warm up. When you wake up, some people always try to force themselves whenever they are exercising. Yeah, but I will tell them not to do that.
Okay.
Yeah, because when you keep doing that, you hurt yourself. You end up collapsing. The moment you go down, you feel more dizzy, just take time, come up.
Okay.
Yeah. Anything that you are doing, you just have to make sure your mind, your brain is on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I get a good toned body without lifting weights?
You can get it.
You can?
You can get it by doing a good
sit-up,
push-ups. Push-ups, doing a good squat.
Okay.
Try to get some of the exercises at home and do. There's a lot of exercises. You can work on the arms, you can work on the shoulders, you can work all. You can do it without
any weight.
Without any weight.
Give me a shoulder exercise, man.
Shoulder exercise?
Yeah, man.
For the
shoulders.
Okay. The shoulders, you can go back, come up this way. You go down. This for the shoulder.
This is a killer push-up, man.
Yeah.
Make I try this one.
This for the shoulder.
So,
and
like,
you don't forget most of the come forward.
Come forward.
Yeah.
Okay.
Keep the leg straight.
Okay.
Yeah. So the head is down.
The buttocks up with the head?
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's go down slowly this way.
With my head down?
Yes. And
Lord have mercy.
Let's go.
Gravity is fighting.
Let's go. Yeah. Okay. I can show you the elbow one. I can show you the elbow one.
I come in peace.
You go in peace.
Show me the elbow one, brother.
The elbow one. This is the elbow one. This is the elbow one. You hold it up this way.
What the?
So you go down halfway and come up. Just halfway.
This one I go fit try.
Yeah. This one I go fit try. Yeah. That's.
Make I try this one.
You can try this one. This one there is cool. Manya view. So come back slowly.
Okay.
Move your leg back slowly.
Okay.
So hold yourself up. So now just bend the elbow.
Oh,
bend
I thought my waist was going
No,
somewhere.
no. Just the elbow. Just the elbow. Yes. So you start to feel it here. That's the triceps. That's the triceps.
This one can work in other situations, you know. Very pleasurable situations.
That's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any more before I allow you to do your thing?
Okay, you want more?
Yeah, man. I'm
Okay,
learning
so
now.
I'll come to work on the inner thigh.
Kakatama.
So just go down.
This is my trousers.
So you go down. No, this one there. I won't advise you.
That's why I said I wanted leg
Yes.
lifts.
So you go down.
No, I won't go down.
There you come up. That's it. And then we have the calf one. The calf one is simple. You just raise it up, this way and down.
This one I can do.
Yeah, this for the calf.
For the calf, huh?
Yeah, this for the calf. Yeah, slowly up. You don't swing it. Just lift yourself. Use your own weight. Yes, use your own weight. Yeah, that's it.
Okay,
Straight up.
all right. Calves.
Yes.
The calves is what we call the chaps, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And then we have the biceps.
Yeah, without any
Yeah,
weight.
the biceps. Yeah, without any weight. If you want to add weight,
No.
if you are not at the gym,
Okay.
you can just put it down this way. Put your hand down. Then you come up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
This one I can try.
That's it.
So
just put it down. Put the elbows down. The elbows down this way.
Wonderful. Like this?
Yeah, like that. So try to raise yourself all the way up. So I can help you up.
You better help me up.
Okay, ready? Come. Let's go down. And then up slowly.
Oh, wonderful.
That's it. That's how you are doing it. Let's go. And
You
then
are doing it. I'm not doing it.
No, let's go. I'm helping you. Let's go. That's it.
All right.
That's it. Yeah. So those are the things. These are the things that we do at the
No,
work.
this is great. This is good fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we are always for the people.
And the people are for you.
Yes.
So
Yes, every Saturday.
2nd July.
Yes.
What time?
We start at 6. You reported time is at 6.
6 o'clock.
Then 6:30, we are on the road.
Do you go and walk and come back and they come and eat chofi? Because I've seen
No,
too
no,
many
no,
fit
no.
people. They go and come and they come and drink beer.
It's their character.
It's their character.
It's their character. Yeah, it's their character.
What do you guys do when you finish?
Yeah. Well, when we finish, we sit down sometimes. Our club gives us fruit.
Okay.
Yeah, they give us good chews too.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
But it's always, when we meet like this, a family gathering. So things happen.
How long does it take to get from this chest to this chest?
It depends on you.
Depends on me.
Yeah.
I've started.
If I say depend on you, depend on how often you do it.
Okay. How long have you been exercising and keeping fit?
Oh, for more than 10 years.
For more than 10 years.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Okay. If you want to join your club, what do we do?
If you want to join our club, you just come on Saturday. You just pick a form, and then every month you pay your dues.
Okay.
Yeah. The form, you pick a form for 30 cities.
Okay.
And then you come and pay 50.
Okay.
We have 50, 20, and then 100 dues.
And then, and how do people get in touch with your club? Is there a number? Is there a website?
Yeah.
Facebook? Is there a Facebook page?
Yeah. We don't have. We have Facebook page, but we are now. It's not yet out yet. But if anybody wants to contact, you can take my number.
Okay.
Yeah, 0241 311 817.
Okay.
Yeah, that's Isaac.
0241
311 817. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So should I leave you to do your workout?
You join us at the latter time.
At the latter time.
Yeah.
So let me go and get ready.
Yeah, you can. If you want to join us more, you can join.
Make a watch use first.
Before you know.
Yeah.
No, but there's no way.
My father told me that when you go to a new town, Don't be too quick to do things. Watch what the people.
But you were rather doing. You are with me now.
Because I want
we've
that
already,
in the morning.
we've already done the warm up already. So
I wanted to do that thing, but I look at my trousers.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. Even if you're going to do squat,
I want something which is safe for my trousers.
Yeah. So you can do this. You can put the list.
The squat again.
Yeah, the squat.